There's a very big misconception like men these days have, like everything is about looks, money, and status. But let me tell you one thing, none of these qualities actually makes someone remember you years after you have walked out from their life. No one's gonna think of you saying that, okay, this man actually gave me so much money. No, but what people truly remember is how you make the other person feel, the kind of safety that you hold for someone else. And this is exactly why a lot of times after you have broken up with someone, they always come back. And this is because you have also detached in a lot of ways from actually waiting for them. And energetically, something happens between the field of you guys that this person feels that pull towards you. But not just that. This person remembers how they actually made you feel even after you left, and later on, they realize what your value truly was. And the man that people can't forget, be it friends, women, rival, is the man who has this one mindset that we are actually going to speak about in this video. This is a mindset that is actually going to change how people perceive you as a man. So let's get into it. If you're new here, I am Vesh and I'm a men's coach, and I help men heal with their traumas, attachment issues, and wounded masculinity in order for them to pursue meaningful connection with women. Now, if you are someone who is battling traumas, anxiety, if you want to work on your abandonment issues, your attachment style, and even if you want to work on your self worth and confidence, you can reach out to me through Instagram. You'll find the link to my Instagram in the description box below. DM me the keyword coach to book a one on one consultation with me. Now, without any further ado, let's talk about what this mindset is all about. Now, think about this. There are some people you meet and they actually fade away from your memory within few weeks. But there are some people that you meet and you still remember them, not because of how they look, not because of who they were in the outside world, because of how they actually made you feel in that moment. So it's about this thing known as impact. You actually leaving a lasting impact on someone. And when you have this mindset, you are not even attached to the outcome of everything. You are leaving an impact because you're moving from a place of your soul's alignment. You do the thing that you feel is right without actually caring about what the other person thinks about. And it's not about being the loudest guy in the room, it's about embodying a presence that is so anchored that people feel safe around you. And as a result of which, you leave a lasting impact on someone. Your presence alone makes a big impact on their life. And the desire to be unforgettable is not about ego, it's about impact. What you represent in this world, what you represent even for yourself, what your values are, and moving from that very place. And when you master this skill, you actually stop chasing attention and you start attracting it towards you. You start magnetizing it as a man. So, the core mindset shift is all about from proving to actually offering. Most of the men, they are taught since a very young age that they have to do things, they have to achieve things. Yes, it's important that you achieve things in your life, but that creates a subconscious mindset within you that my value solely depends on what I bring to the table. This is where you go into an effort of proving your worth to the outside world, achieving things, but from a place of emptiness within you. And when you're proving your worth, you are actually unconsciously chasing validation from outside. You're chasing validation from the women you are with, you're chasing validation from your friends, you're chasing validation even in your work environment as well. This is why the men who actually think like women love you based on solely the money that you have are the ones who get hit hardest. The universe kind of gives them the hardest lesson. And when you're trying to prove, you're moving from the belief system that I need you to tell myself that I am enough because I do not consider myself inherently enough. I do not consider myself worthy. That's why I'm going to achieve things externally to make myself believe that I am lovable. I am amazing as a man. And an unforgettable man, he has flipped that script. He is not proving, but he is offering. He is offering from a place of wholeness. He's offering from a place of fullness. Now, I know these concepts are very hard to actually apply into the daily life, but I still want to plant these seeds in your mind so that eventually one day it can actually even grow into a full blown tree, maybe. And when you walk into a room with a mindset of actually offering instead of proving, you do not care about if you are chosen or not. You're fully detached. You're your true self and you're offering. And as a result of which, you don't chase attention, you don't seek it, but it's exactly when you stop seeking attention, you get all the attention. This is just how energy works. People feel your energy, people feel it instantly if you are there to take from them or if you're actually there to offer them. Now, when I'm saying offering, that also does not mean that you have to be stupid about giving things to someone else. You also need to have your boundaries and your discernment that you also practice along this whole process. So let's talk about breaking the old patterns. Often these mindset and belief systems that we have actually comes from our childhood conditioning, where we are taught that hey, if you have good grades, you would be accepted by the society. If you achieve something in life, people will look up to you. So this kind of sends a message into a child's mind that hey, they constantly have to be proving and striving for something. This is how they are going to be socially accepted by people. However, this actually leaves you hollow within you. And this is the exact lesson that you have to go through in this life where the circumstances that you were born into, the things that were told to you was not ultimately the truth. This is the purpose of human birth. You have to be born into the circumstances, into the darkness to actually break out of it eventually. So the learned conditions that you have, your soul kind of chose it already before you were even born, so that you actually move through that situation and find your way outside that. And when you find your way outside that, this is actually you moving into a state of wholeness, enlightenment, liberation. Now, I'm not saying you have to aim for liberation because that's a very far fetched idea, considering maybe all the karmas that you have, probably. But the least that you can do is actually stop living for the outside world and start living for you. When you are living for yourself, you naturally start offering. Your mindset shifts from how can I take to how can I give. Now, even people like, the nice guy, they are not in that offering mindset. They're actually in the taking mindset. If I'm nice to this woman, she would give me love in return. This is what is known as you trying to prove your worth to someone else just so that you get loved. So think of all these things. Where in my life am I proving my worth? Am I working hard for myself? What am I getting out of this hard work? Or am I working to actually hear good job from someone? Because the good job that they say would make me feel better about myself. Am I truly authentic? Am I actually doing what I love? Or am I living for other people? Am I doing the things that society expects me to do? Or am I, blindly following what the matrix is telling me to do? You have to constantly be in a state of questioning yourself. You have to be conscious about every single decision that you make. Why are you making certain decisions in your life? And even things in a relationship, when you are actually doing something for someone, are you doing with the secondary motive, I hope she sees me, I hope she chooses me, or I hope I get my turn to speak? Are you actively listening, or are you actively waiting for your turn to show your value to the other person? All of us, trust me, in this human world, we all had this one phase in our life where we were seeking external validation. I'm not going to lie. My worth, I thought, was actually tied to how much I excelled in my career, for that matter of fact. And I had to unlearn all these things and tell myself just because I have an achievement, that doesn't mean that I'm an amazing woman. Just because I'm in a perfect relationship, that doesn't also mean that I'm an amazing woman. I am inherently worthy. No matter all the childhood traumas I have carried, that is not a reflection of my worth. But you only realize these things when you are in the process of healing. When you are dismantling your traumas, this is where you truly realize what you stand for. And when you are in your truest essence, you actually move from that mindset of proving to actually offering. This is a natural shift that is bound to happen. And proving is exhausting. People feel it. People feel that you're trying too hard. Whereas, on the other hand, when you're offering, you truly don't care and people receive it. And this is the very thing that actually makes an impact on someone else, be it a woman, be it your friends, be it your workplace. It doesn't matter. When you give from your whole heart, that is where you're radiating with the most magnetic aura that you possibly can have. Now, how to actually step into the offering mode? the first thing that you need to do is know your values. When you know what you stand for, when you know what the meaning of your life is, when you know why are you here on this planet, that is where you have full clarity as to why you want to do certain things. And when you know your why, you stop bending yourself to get someone else's approval. The second thing is you don't take anything personally. Even if you know someone is being mean to you, that is a reflection of their behavior. You don't have to think that, oh, if someone is mean to me, there is something wrong within me. And given where we are living right now, given this time and era, everyone has this mindset that, hey, if someone's not being nice to me, that means there is something inherently wrong within me. If someone is rejecting me, I am not good enough. If someone doesn't see my value, that means I have no value. These are the thoughts you need to eliminate from your existence. You need to eliminate these thoughts from your dictionary. And I know it's easier said than done, because a lot of these things actually come from our subconscious belief systems, which got formed in our childhood. The way our parents kind of treated us, the way we had our relationship with our parents, the things you even went through in your school. Now, if you're someone who's gone through something like bullying, it's going to be very hard for you to actually move from that mindset of proving to offering unless you heal those memories that you have when it comes to you getting bullied, because these are very big childhood traumas that has a lasting impact on your subconscious, which is why you have to do that shadow work to find out all the instances where you lost your authentic self, where you started doubting yourself and you thought that you are not good enough, because it's in that exact moment your mindset shifted from offering to proving, and now it's a journey of reversing it. So, being unforgettable is not about people liking you, it's showing up as your most authentic version, even if someone likes you or not. You don't truly care if people accept you or not, and this is the place where you actually start attracting everything that is meant for you. Because when you learn this lesson, there's no lesson that the universe actually gives you, because there's no need for it. You're radiating from a place where you are whole within yourself. And that's the ultimate goal of our soul. That's what we are here to learn. That's what the human birth is all about. So if you have reached that stage in this lifetime, there is nothing that can actually stop you from living your highest life. And this is the very thing that makes you unforgettable as a man. I hope this episode was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.